What is good with you though? Shofu in this bitch like breast milk. First and foremost, gotta give a shout out to GFXLS. He's the one who's been making all my backgrounds and banners, so yeah, go check him out. His link is in the description. Also, I've been taking challenges on Brawl and Mario Kart Wii on my Facebook, so if you want to challenge me and play against me and I'll upload it, click the link in the description linking you to my Facebook. Cheer! Now we got a battle here against Akamarux10 or something. I don't know. He has something after the X. You'll see his name in the title anyways. So I'm going to lead with my Jirachi, and he leads with a fucking huge-ass threat right off the bat. Oh my goodness. And see, normally I would stay in and go for the body slam, but I know those things run lumberries. So I'm just going to switch out. And my Pokemon are specifically female on this team, just in case I run into a rivalry Haxorus. That's how much of a big-ass threat those things are. Luckily for me, he has mold breakers, so yeah, it's not good at all. So what I'm gonna do is predict him to go for the outrage, because I do have flying Pokemon and levitating Pokemon. So I stayed in predicting the outrage, and he did indeed go for the outrage instead of the earthquake, which is good because now I can get off 2 hidden power ices and you know, just do a lot of damage to him. And luckily for me, he does get the 2-turn outrage, and I'll explain why. Because I'm gonna hit him with another hidden power ice, and then I'm going to switch out to my Gliscor predicting the earthquake, and then I'm going to switch back into my fortress predicting the outrage, so he'll be locked in outrage again. So here I'm going to switch out to my Dominique Dolls. You guys will understand that name later. Well, I don't know. Some of you will, some of you won't. So now I'm going to predict the outrage after he goes for the earthquake, and luckily for me I predict correctly, which means I will be able to take out this thing next turn with my other steel type, namely Jirachi. Actually, no, his name is You Mad Bruh. Anyways, he kills me with an outrage. So I'm going to set out my Jirachi, and I'm all like, you mad, bruh? And he's like, I'm upset! And he does about 65% with a fucking resisted move. God damn, Haxorus, you're too damn powerful. But I'm going to kill it with an Iron Head. Yeah, kill it. We don't faint Pokemon around here. This ain't a hospital. We let you die. We don't save lives. Anyways, so he's going to go out to a Jirachi of his own. And his Fire Punch does not kill him because I do have defensive EVs. And I'm going to go for the big fat boy and sit on his ass and paralyze him. How a little steel pixie can be paralyzed is beyond me, but I ain't complaining, okay? I ain't complaining. So what I'm gonna do now is switch up to my Tyranitar, my big hourglass, just to get up the sand. And I go out to my Tyranitar just to set up the sand for my Gliscor, because my Gliscor actually has Sand Veil and not Poison Heal, and I'll explain why in a second once again. So I'm gonna go out to my Gliscor right now, and he goes for the Iron Head. I'd rather him go for Iron Head than Fire Punch on my Gliscor, actually, just in case I get, because you know he has a 20% chance to burn me with Fire Punch. So I'm gonna set up a substitute. Luckily for me, he gets the Parallax first turn. I'm gonna go for the big +2, and he's gonna hit me with an Iron Head and break my sub. My attack became too powerful. Ugh! So he goes for the Iron Head, breaks my sub, and I'm just gonna go for the Earthquake. That Earth, and I'm gonna take him out. That's a date, nigga. Yeah, I take him out and yeah, kill his ass. So now he's gonna go out to his Rotom. He's gonna make a huge mistake and go for the Will-O-Wisp. I'm gonna go for that big teacher though. Set up a big substitute. I called in sick. So now I'm gonna have the opportunity to go for another big +2, another Swords Dance, and a +4 Flying Gem boosted Acrobatics is gonna be enough to take out that Rotom. What, you don't believe me? I don't lie. I'll never lie. I ain't never lied. Yeah, my playthrough's been going on for about 6 months. I wanted to stop it for like a good 4 of those months, but I kept pushing through because I said that I would promise that I would finish a playthrough, which is why that's still going on. So you think I'm a liar? Yeah. Oh, wait. Whoa. I was lost in my my ramble there, and I don't see a Rotom on the screen anymore. Yes. So he missed Rock Slide. What a bitch! And I'm actually honestly surprised that the Acrobatics killed in 1 hit. I really am. But yeah, we take out Pokemon that resist our moves around here. Hard Body baby, knocking any nigga back. And yeah, there's a max defense, max HP Gliscor, and he lives with about 2 or 3 HP, I'd say. Maybe 12, maybe. I don't know. Something real minuscule, you know what I'm saying? So the moral of this story is that Dominique Dawes does not play fucking games. She was raised in a cave. She doesn't even know what an Atari is. So Akamaru's going to go out to a second to last Pokemon, being Gliscor. I'm just going to go for the superpower because his last Pokemon is Tyranitar, so I can kill his Gliscor from this range. And oh my fucking gosh, you already know what happens to Gliscors up in this bitch! So, Akamaru, looks like you got smashed! Anyways, he's just going to run now because his last Pokemon is Tyranitar and I outspeed, so he already knows what the deal is. Deuces, battle's over, bye.